Okay, guys, join me as I move my two XXL Fluffy Gill female axolotls into their new apartment high-rise tank in the sky. I've got a 3-tier tank system I'm going to set up for these two girls. As you can see, we've got Mushu over here. She's hiding in here. She's a dirty Lucy. She's beautiful. And then we got Miss Toothless over here to the right. She's a melanoid. And this is the high-rise apartment, deluxe apartment in the sky. I will be putting them in. They'll be on this middle tier here. It's about 100 gallons each level. And the bottom is just a big sump, just a big pump. I've got to put a lot of media in. Don't have much in there right now. I'll just have Buzz Aldrin pretty much in there, making sure the water's safe for everybody. He's been in there for a whole week, so he does all my tank testing. So you can see that's where the axolotl big females will live up there. And then this top will be where the juveniles will be housed. It's kind of sectioned off there. And then I've got to also move. This is another rescue I went over to past Asheville to get. His name is Mr. Mushu. He's a male axolotl. He has a little bit of a mark on his face, which is pretty rare for axolotls, but he's doing really good, and we're really happy to have him here, and we're going to give him some good care. And we're going to move him into this new tank. This is just a holding tank for a bit, and he'll actually be moving into that 120 that you saw the girls in earlier, but he'll be in this one for just a bit. And these are my two juvenile females. That's the pink one we call Jeff, and then the black one is Dell, and after Jeff Gordon and Dell Earnhardt. They're actually both females, but they have pretty cool manly names. Back to our big girls. This is an inside the aquarium look here. You can see her. She's just on guard, ready to just snatch that camera out of my hand. Just too big. I mean, they don't get bigger axolotls. These are big female axolotls right here. And this is what I'm going to move them with. This is my Milwaukee little clear tub that came out of my cooler. You can get one too. Just got to buy a big Milwaukee cooler. And quick little break of Jeff here. Just love her. Jeff loves the camera. I'm sorry, I had to get a quick little Jeff video. Jeff always is going to get a quick little video because anytime I'm around the tank, Jeff is just there, just being a little alligator, trying to get me to film him and feed him. Or her, I'm sorry, I keep calling him a him, it's that name. But anyway, Jeff is beautiful. And Jeff is a rescue as well. All my axolotls are rescues. And back to the big girls. They are getting ready, getting that water good and drained down for them. They've been in this 120 for a while. And I know they're ready for their new tank. There's an above video of them. I mean, just look at that. How beautiful. How long. I mean, they're both over a foot long. And the tank's pretty big, so it makes them not look that big. But that's a 120. And this is how I do it. We're just going to scoop it up. As you can see, I had to get up on the ladder to get in there. And just be real gentle. I feel like any fish or any animal you're working with, they can definitely feel like how you're feeling. They feed off of you, your vibes. Just try to be chill, man. As you can see, she's pretty chill. We're going to put her out here and get us a cool little video after I get down off the ladder. And look how beautiful she is. You can see her markings a little better here. She's known as a Dirty Lucy. And like I said, she's not going to get any bigger. She is maxed out. I mean, golly, that's a big axolotl. Let's go put her in her new tank. I've worked hard on this tank. It took us 3 or 4 days to move these tanks here. I got them donated to me by one of my good buddies. He said, you're going to have some axolotls that need these. I was like, yeah, man. So come get them. As you can see, she's stress-free. We do not like to touch our axolotls with our hands here. Keep our human oils off of them. And she's so happy with what I had her in, she doesn't want to leave. That's how you professionally move an axolotl, without a net, without grabbing them, without touching them. You shouldn't be doing that stuff. They don't need touch. As you can see, their gills are out where you can just touch them with your hand. You don't need to do that. And let's take 2 here. As you can see, we already did a good one, so we know this one's going to go good. And she goes right in. She knows Daddy's got her. Daddy's got her a new house. Left a little more water in here for her. Mushu didn't have as much water. As you can see, she is beautiful, dude. I mean, you see why we call her Toothless. I mean, she is How to Train Your Dragon Beautiful Black. Golly. Let's get her into her new tank. Oh man, rush, rush, rush. Past all my junk. Try not to look at all the crap. I still got a big tank there to the right I got to set up, a Vic 220. And you can see she loves her tank, or she loves getting in there in her new tank as well. If you use the little tub method to move them, no worries about hurting them, no worries about their gills getting hurt. You can just straight put them in there, they're going to be fine. But she didn't even notice what happened. She's just in a new tank, this is her new home. She's happy. I mean, you can't get much happier than those two. That's axolotl happiness right there, just laying. Well, they're going to fill the 120 up, and this will eventually be the fella I showed you, Mr. Mushu, earlier with the cancer on his face. He'll be living in here. Give him a big tank to sprawl out. So let's move him now into his holding tank for a while that water will be setting up for a few days. I don't want to move him in there until that water's good and safe for him. And he went in pretty good. I was kind of worried. I haven't really messed with him a lot. I've been trying to get him to eat. He's not been eating too much since I got him here. But he is eating, and he is healthy, so we can't ask for much more from him. And he is a pretty little thing. And like I said, that thing on his face is actually really rare in axolotls. Axolotls, with their regenerative properties, they're able to usually just knock stuff like that right out. So it's kind of rare him having that, and he'll have to be housed by himself because I don't want my other male to get a hold of that. He might hurt it, and we don't want him hurting anywhere, so we want him to have a good life. He's beautiful. I'm not sure his morph. Like I said, I've not really spent a lot of time with him. I've only had him for a few days, maybe a week, but he's been doing really good, doing as good as he can. He came from over in Asheville, and then I already got this tank a little messed up. I just cleaned it the other day, so and he'll get it good and messed up after he gets good and comfy in there. He looks awesome under that blue light. That is sick. God, he's as long as that tank, dude. And here's a little under the water video of Toothless. As you can see, she's loving her home. We'll get over here and we'll see Miss Mushu. I mean, golly, I got some thick girls. They are beautiful. Big XXL fluffy gills. They are beautiful. If they ever had babies, which I don't think we're ever going to try to do that anytime soon, but if they did, man, they are going to throw some pretty babies. Golly, just one last look. I still got a lot of cleaning to do, obviously, on the tank. I'm a big believer in old bacteria helping my tank cycle, so that's why it's dirty. And we will have the next video coming out. We'll be getting these girls piped in and set up top there. As you can see, I've got to get some pipe ran through the middle. And last little bit, we'll check on Mr. Mushu. We'll see you, buddy. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll check you guys on the next one. We'll see you later, Lord willing, and then, if the creek don't rise.